Oh, hey leaders, this week's big idea is Jesus sees me through the crowd. Let's say that together. Jesus sees me through the crowd. So in Luke, we're all going through Luke right now with Hidden Crown. In Luke, chapters 7 and 8, Jesus does a lot of different healings, and I'm going to read them all to you. So Jesus healed the daughter of the Roman officer. He raised the widow's son to life. He saved the sinful woman. He cast out evil spirits, cured diseases of Mary Magdalene, Johanna, and Susanna. Look at how much Jesus cares about women. Gosh. Okay. He calmed the storm on the lake. He healed a demon-possessed man. That's how much Jesus cares about healing. That is only in 2 of the chapters of Luke. So we're going to talk today, or this week, about how Jesus sees us through the crowd. So a good question that we're going to ask our kids this week, and I really want you to think about it is, does Jesus care about the crowd? Does Jesus care about healing the crowd or healing the person? The answer is both. He cares about both. He does care about crowds because it's more people to influence, but he also cares about the person. And I think a lot of times in Christianity, we can look at big crowds of people and we can think, like my problems are pretty minuscule. Like they feel big to me, but they're pretty minuscule compared to like what's happening in the world today. Or you could think like, oh, there's so many people that need Jesus. Like I'm all right. Like I don't need it. No. Jesus cares about healing you. Like if you're in a place right now where you're feeling unsettled, or you're feeling like you can't go on, or you're feeling like, gosh, there's so many things that are burdening me, Jesus wants to heal you. He sees you through the crowd. Of course, he sees through big crowds of people. And in fact, there were so many people gathering to him in Luke that his family couldn't even find him. In Luke 8, verse 19, it says, then Jesus' mother and brothers came to see him, but they couldn't get to him because of the crowd. So that shows how many people there are. So if you're in a place where you're thinking like, gosh, like there are so many people in the crowd right here, be like the bleeding woman. And that's who we're talking about this week. The woman who had the issue with blood, she went through the crowd. She didn't care that it was hard to get to him. She didn't care that there were so many people. She knew if she could just touch the hem of his garment, she'd be healed. And so as she went through and she used whatever means she could, you can imagine she's probably pretty weak physically from that much bleeding for that many years. But she got down and she said, you know what, it doesn't matter. Like I am going to do whatever I need to do to get to Jesus. And so she plowed through the crowd. She touched the hem of his garment and she was immediately healed. And Jesus did say, like he said, who touched me? And his disciples were like, what do you mean who touched you? There's people touching you everywhere. Hundreds of people are touching you. You're in the middle of a crowd. These people are coming from everywhere. And he said, no, the healing went out of me. And it was because of her faith. So this week, I not only want us to think about teaching our kids like about the faith of knowing that Jesus can heal us no matter what we're at. And I do feel like I want to tell you too, that it doesn't necessarily mean physical healing, although of course it can do that. It can be for that as well. But this could be emotional healing. It could be something, burdens that you've been carrying that you're just like, Jesus, heal me. Jesus can in an instant can heal us. But sometimes it takes us pushing through the crowded thoughts that we have or the crowded mindset that we have, and knowing that Jesus cares so much about us that he wants to heal us. So whatever it is this weekend that you feel like you need to push through and touch the hem of his garment for, I encourage you to do that, to believe him for your healing and have the faith to do that because he wants to heal you. I'm so excited for this Sunday. Yo's going to be preaching, which is going to be great. We are wearing our new white VB Kids t-shirts. So I'll see you at 9:15 Sunday morning. Thanks so much for serving.